Hey, what's good, everyone? What's going on? Oh my goodness. I affirm that all is well with you, that you're absolutely great, you're wonderful, that you had the time of your life yesterday, spending time with your family and friends, and that everything went absolutely wonderful. I mean, did you Zoom some cakes? Did you guys get on Zoom and because you couldn't have more than like 10 people in the house. So did you get on Zoom and Zoom your cake and your what do you guys eat? Your yams and all of that good stuff. Anyway, it's me, it's Dr. YaYa, and I am here to give you your 30 minutes of practical wisdom and common sense. So I'm so looking forward to December 1st, you guys. The website is going to be totally revamped. Hey, how you doing? Totally revamped. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. I really am. I'm so excited about it. So I affirm that everything that you needed to learn today, that you absolutely learned it, that lesson came to you in full force and that you got it. I also affirm that every bit of encouragement that you needed to inspire you to move forward, that you got that today and that it just worked out well for you. I'm excited about the ending of this year and going into 2021. But to be honest, you guys, 2020 was my year though. 2020 wasn't a bad year. Not for me. Well, every year is my year. I think it's a matter of perception. So I'm looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to just doing my thing, doing what I do, doing a lot more traveling and relaxing. I'm gonna need y'all to put some panties on COVID. I need y'all to put some panties on this whole pandemic type situation. Just cover that thing up, do something. Okay. How you doing? How you doing? Raquel says hello to everyone. Every time Chris come in here, he got to say something to Raquel. I don't understand. But okay, y'all trying to turn this into the Raquel show. It is not that. Okay, it is not that. We're not doing that. It is not that. So just to be clear. Okay. But I missed you guys. And I guess before we really get into this email, because again, I don't know what the email is going to be. All I know is the title. When you guys see the title, when she puts up what the subject is going to be, that's all I know. So I was excited just seeing the title. It says, I'm afraid that my boyfriend will leave me for my girlfriend or something like that. I was excited. I was like, I don't know what the hell she got in store, but baby, I got to see this email. So I am ready to see it. Okay. I was like, oh, what's this? And every time I try to get Raquel to show me ahead of time, I try to say, you know what, just give me a little bit. Can you just tell me a little bit? She's like, no, that'll take away from the authenticity of the whole show. Whatever. She's fired anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so I was excited about this email. I'm still excited about this email. Keep the emails coming. Again, the new website, totally vamped, is going to be up December 1st. You'll be able to get your t-shirts, your mugs, all of that good stuff. I'm pretty excited about it. So let's get into this email. Raquel, if that's all right with you, let's get into this email. Can I have the email, please? Look, I feel like, when you're waiting for the announcements from an award show or something, people say, the envelope, please, or whatever. That's how I feel right now. But we're going to jump right into it because, again, I only give you 30 minutes of this fine wisdom that is much needed around the world. People need to call me on the phone. I'm changing lives out here in these streets. You understand me? So I see you, Chris, so much you'll hire her. I see you. And I really don't appreciate you right now. And she will not be hired. She'll continually be fired until. Okay. Listen, I sound like a mini tyrant, don't I? But I'm actually a very nice boss. Thank you very much. All right. I have the email. It says, Dr. YaYa, I am a bit ashamed for writing this email. I have a friend who is single. We have been knowing each other for over 3 years. She has always been nice and there when I need her. I am not single and have never introduced her to my boyfriend. Let me explain. I am overweight. My skin is not the best, and I tend to wear a lot of makeup. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is already just okay. My friend is, let's just say, IG model baddie. Although I have never seen my friend act funny with a woman's man, I am a bit fearful and jealous and maybe a bit envious. It took me 5 years to get a man, or should I say, relationship. He is very handsome, and I know that he can do better. Being honest. Being honest is in parentheses. And here is the dilemma. My birthday is next month, December, and I'm having a dinner party. Should I ask my boyfriend to invite one of his friends to meet my friend to make everyone feel comfortable? Okay, look. It's so much to unpack right now. It's so much to unpack. So your boyfriend has to be a matchmaker because of your insecurities. Ma'am, can we, okay. Where are we going to start? Where are we going to start? Okay. Now you have a very good friend. You state you have a very good friend, and your friend has not shown you anything but love the past over the 3 years that you've known her. She's been good. Even when you said when you were out and about, you've never seen her act any differently than what she normally is. She's just a really good girlfriend. And you say that you're a bit fearful, jealous, and maybe a bit envious. Sweetie, you are absolutely all of those things. Okay? You're absolutely all of those things. So, but this is what I want to share with you, because I appreciate the fact that you're listening. I appreciate the fact when people write and say, you know what, Dr. YaYa, I love your live streams. I love how your commentary and just how you're just really real. So let me be real with you, sweetie. Your insecurities are really doing something to your mind. You have some serious insecurities. You have some things that are going on with you that you're projecting off on other people. And the reason why you're projecting is because you said yourself that you think your friend is an IG model baddie. You think she just sexy like that. Hell, I don't know. I don't have Instagram, but I hear these words going around a lot. So you think she's sexy. So the first thing I want you to understand, that if you think she's sexy, I'm sure your boyfriend is going to think that she looks good too. Let's just move that out of the way. I mean, sometimes people will tell you, you know what, don't think like that. You're the one with the man, but let's just be real. If she's sexy, she's sexy. She look, you don't have anything to do with that. She doesn't have anything to do with that. It is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. So if she's sexy, she's sexy. Okay. Let's get that out the way. If you think she looks good, other people think she looks good. Hell, I'm sure that she probably thinks she looks good too. So to be clear, but what you're saying is, because of the fact that she is good looking, because she is sexy, because she has a nice body, because she looks like a Instagram baddie, you think you're, and remember, this is based on you. You said that you were overweight. You admitted that your skin was the best, and you covered up that by piling on a lot of makeup. Okay. So you're projecting your insecurities on your friend who has shown you nothing but goodness. And then you make your boyfriend look like an absolute ass. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you make your boyfriend sound like he has no self-control. That's the way you sound. You sound as though, oh my goodness, the next good looking woman he sees, because you said yourself, I know that he can do better. Being honest. And I'm quoting you, ma'am. So you don't think that your boyfriend has enough, how can I say this? Self-discipline. You don't think your boyfriend has enough love for you that the first good looking woman that comes into his presence, because you know that he can do better than you. And I haven't even got started on you yet. I'm just showing you what your projections are. So you're saying that, oh, he's going to see her. And when he sees her, he's going to leave me alone because he can do better than me. You know, he can do better than me. He has no discipline and he'll run out. I'm surprised you even let the guy out the house. I'm surprised he's allowed off the front porch. I'm surprised that he can take 2 steps off the sidewalk, because you make it sound like you cannot let him out of the house because he is so handsome that if he sees another woman, that he is absolutely going to fall for her. So these are your projections. This is what you're putting out there based on your own insecurities. Okay, so let's just, I'm gonna give you that part right there. I want you to sit on that for a minute. The next thing you say, and let's talk about you, how you view yourself, the perception that you have of yourself. You say, look, I'm overweight. My skin is not the best. And I tend to wear a lot of makeup. That's what you said. This is about you. Let's talk about you right now. Okay? So you're overweight. Newsflash, the majority of American women, especially Black women, are overweight. Okay, I don't know if that's going to make you feel any more comfortable or make you feel bad, but I'm just giving you some stuff for you to think about right now. Okay, that's not an issue. Apparently, it's not an issue for your boyfriend that you have. The next thing you said your skin was not the best. You can always do something about your skin. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you do not have to make excuses. And this is what a lot of people do. You're making excuses to hold on to the fact that you're insecure. And how you do that is you say, these are my reasons for my insecurity, right? So when a person says, well, why do you feel like that? And the first thing you say are the negative things. What you're saying is, I need excuses, because they're not reasons. These things can change. You need excuses to hold on to your insecurities because they make you feel more comfortable. Because if you lose something, you can blame it not on your personality, not on the fact that you might be just a trash person, not on anything like that, not on the inner you, but you can focus on the outer you and say, well, that's how it is. You know, people don't like fat folks. You know, I got all this acne, but so that's that's the reason. So you hold on to that. It makes you feel comfortable if you can say that. It makes you feel better if you blame it on society not being body positive, as it were. So we don't even have to deal. So when you start off like that, you did not state, and I look for key words. I'm very good at what I do. I'm exceptional at what I do. I mean, I'm so great, I got a waiting list. You don't say, oh, I'm a very nice person. I treat him well. I show him the love that he deserves, and he gives me the love that I deserve. No, the first thing you start off with, ma'am, because you want to hold on to your insecurities, is that I'm fat and my skin sucks. Right? That's what you say. That's what you say, because you're saying, when I get dumped, because you're looking forward to it. Anytime you say that your spouse, I could never, let me give y'all a side joke. I could never say, oh, I know my man can do better. Please, ain't no way in hell he could. Ain't no way. I would like to see where you go from here. I'd be surprised to see it. Because I know he ain't better than who? Absolutely not. But anyway, so that is what you say, because it's like you're waiting for the ball to drop, and you cannot be in a relationship waiting for the ball to drop. And that's the way you sound. You sound like you're just waiting, but he's with you. He's with you. And I know you tell yourself that a lot. He's with me, but I know he can do better. I know he can do better. And you say that over and over and over again. And so now you're starting to mess up relationships. You're absolutely going to ruin your friendship with your good Judy of 3 years because you think she looks sexy and your man might think she looks sexy too. That is crazy. Chris, don't make me ban you. I will ban you, Chris Jones. I'm going to call out your full name. Don't make me ban you. Over here talking about Raquel is the best. Isn't that something? Don't make me. Anyway, you know, so I understand that you have these insecurities, and most people who do have insecurities hold on to these insecurities because of the fact that it makes them feel comfortable, because if something happens, they can always run back to, I knew it. Right? I knew it. I knew it. Let me read a few of these comments. But most overweight Black women love the skin they in and confident about it. It's some of them that do. It's a lot that don't. Apparently, I'm reading one that really doesn't feel that way. She really doesn't feel like that, you know. And like she said in the beginning, she says, I'm a bit ashamed for writing this email. And I certainly understand that, because you like to think that you have it all together. And you do. Most people with insecurity say, you know what? I'm just going to forge ahead and I'm just going to, it's going to be okay, you know, and you really try to hype yourself up. And then in that next voice, you have but. It's a but. But dang, I just don't know. So here we are. She says, here's the dilemma. Her birthday is in December. She's having a dinner party, and she wants to know if she should ask her boyfriend to invite a friend to meet her friend so everyone feels comfortable. Look here, little moccasin. The only person that's going to be uncomfortable is you. Everybody else is going to be okay. Okay? Everyone is going to be okay. It is you who are projecting your insecurities as it pertains to a level of comfort. Everyone is going to absolutely be okay. It is you that is going to struggle. Okay? It is you that's going to struggle. So let me say this. I think it is a good idea, of course, for your boyfriend to invite his friend if he's single, because that will make your friend not feel uncomfortable. You don't want her to feel like a wheel, you know, if she doesn't have anybody there with her and you know that she's single. Let's focus on that. Here you have a man or a relationship because you said it took you 5 years to get this man. And then you said, well, it took me 5 years to get the relationship. So that lets me know that you weren't necessarily sexless. You probably were single, if we're going to be real, because we're real on this channel. We're real on this show. If you're going to ask Dr. YaYa, you're going to get the realness with it. So I know you were screwing, but you weren't in a relationship. That's why this is so important to you, you know, because I mean, anybody can screw. I mean, ugly people having babies. So that's not the issue. So the issue for you is keeping the man now that you are in a relationship with and that you're screwing. You said he's handsome. And so you're yet trying to, you know, you're trying to hold on. You're trying to keep that thing right there. So it's not a matter of, oh, this is the first man I done had in 5 years. Look, you weren't in prison. You weren't at the nunnery. You none of that. You didn't make an oath that you weren't going to be having sex. So it wasn't your first man in 5 years. It was your first relationship, or the one that decided to keep you. And so that's why your insecurities are so strong and so pronounced right now, because you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe we had sex and he called me back. And I'm actually in a relationship. And you've been counting the days. Oh my goodness, it's been longer than 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, it's been longer than a month. And so that's where You are. That's where you are. That's where your insecurities are really hyped up and they're really pronounced and they're really right there because you finally got a man in your life that is not just pumping and dumping. I know that's new to y'all. Y'all ain't never heard that. I got a lot of sophisticated folk that listen to my show. So, I know y'all haven't heard these type words before. If y'all just hang with me and keep watching, I assure you that something great is about to happen. So, now you're feeling some pressure. You're feeling a little pressure because, this is the guy that stayed. This is the guy that's in a relationship. This is the guy that, oh my gosh, we gave each other labels. Oh my gosh, I'm his girl. He's my guy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So if you're excited and that's what's happened, give him the benefit of the doubt to know that, oh, guess what? I got you. I'm in a relationship with you. I want you. You don't have to worry about me having a desire for someone else because I'm with you. I didn't hit it and quit it. I hit, came back, hit again, came back, still hitting and still coming back. Give him the benefit of the doubt. With that, I would ask you to give your good Judy the benefit of the doubt and say, wow, you have been a good girlfriend to me. You have been outstanding. You have not given me any reason to feel like you are not a faithful and trustworthy and loyal friend. Over 3 years I've been knowing you. Let me tell you something. Most chicks wouldn't give you 30 days if they was after your man. We just gonna be real. You just saw it show up in her actions. Okay? Point blank, period. She'd have had her tongue out and twerking on the bar stool. You understand? But she has not given you any reason to feel as though you should not trust her because you stated in your email that she's been there for you. Give her the benefit of the doubt. Give her the benefit of the doubt and say, wow, you know what? You have been a true friend to me. Why am I so afraid of allowing you to, come to my party and meet my man? Why am I acting like this toward you? But like you said, you were fearful, jealous, and envious. Although she has not given off any reason for you to have these type of feelings. These are feelings that you have because of your perception of who you are and your perception of who you think she is. Right? Because you stated you thought she was a good friend. Because I know some chicks, they go through your phone to find out who your man is. I'm just saying, we'll talk about that in another episode. Okay? We'll talk about that sometime when we have a potpourri episode, because there's some women who don't mind. Period. Like, as soon as your back is turned, honey, kiki, we gonna kiki. We gonna get some stuff going. And that's what they do. So I would suggest that you take a deep breath and just say, I'm going to enjoy my birthday dinner. I'm going to invite the people that I love and who love me. And we're just going to have a nice time. That's it. Enjoy your birthday. You're too worried about the wrong thing. You're worried about the ball dropping and you haven't even given him an opportunity. You haven't even stated if he even messed up on you already. You haven't even stated that you guys been in any big fights. None of that. You just said, he's handsome and he can do so much better than me because I'm so fat. I'm fat. I'm overweight and my skin sucks. I got all this acne. You just came out the gate with all the negative stuff. Okay? You just came out the gate. Levi said a few of his exes are still not married. So it wasn't all him, okay? So you just came out the gate and you said, look, I got all this negative stuff, So apparently it's going to happen and I'm afraid of it. Let's stop crossing these bridges before we get to it. And that's what a lot of people who allow their insecurities to get the better of them, that's what they do. They allow their insecurities to get the better of them, and they just look, I know it's going to be a wreck already, so I might as well sabotage it. You know any people who self-sabotage? You know what? Y'all not ready for this conversation. I only got like 5 minutes left. You're not ready to have this conversation about self-sabotage, about how you just sabotage stuff just because you think it might, it could possibly, maybe what could have happened was. And so you just, you balls out. Just, this is it. I know he gonna break up with me anyway, so I'm gonna go in there and cut up his clothes. So he coming home to cut up. He's like, what the hell? I know you probably, possibly, maybe out there kissing some woman in the mouth. What? So that's what happens. When you let your insecurities get the better of you, you start saying stuff like, here is my dilemma. I got a dilemma. Should I invite her to my party? That's not a dilemma, mama. That's not a dilemma. No, that's not a dilemma at all. Quite easy, in fact. But because your insecurities are so blaring and glaring, you just out there. You just headed out there. Okay? But it's not a dilemma. Now, I really want to encourage you to not only think better of yourself, and I know it's not always easy. I know it's a difficult thing sometimes, especially when you've always been hearing negative things about yourself. Your perception kind of changed. But take a little bit of time each day to just kind of encourage yourself. Not look for anybody else to encourage you. Not run to someone else and say, oh, how does this dress look on me? Or, oh, did you notice how does this new hairstyle look? But just take some time out to get that encouragement from yourself. Just take, what you say, Cosmic? I'm calling you out. You know, just take some time out. It's okay. It's okay to call yourself beautiful. I don't care how much you weigh. It's okay to think that you look lovely. I don't care how many pimples you have on your face. It's okay. Yes, ma'am. It's okay. It's okay to do that. And I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to say, just because I don't look like her doesn't mean I can't appreciate me or how I look. You don't have to make any unhealthy comparisons. Absolutely none. You are who you are. And that should be fine with you. And if it's not fine with you, because it's not always fine with people, take some time to make it fine. Plant some seeds. I don't expect you to have a harvest of great things to say about yourself, because everything starts with a seed. If you just have to wake up and if you haven't got to beautiful yet, at least call yourself cute. I mean, hell, puppies are cute. We can start there. So I thank you for this email. I appreciate the fact that you watched the live stream. I appreciate the fact that you decided to share with my listeners and viewers and supporters. We certainly appreciate it. I hope I said something that would encourage you to understand that you are great just the way that you are. And on this side journey I'm getting ready to take, Chris, he said he's going to give Raquel a kiss before he gets banned. You know what? Yeah, Raquel is fired and Chris is banned. I can't take this. How much more disrespect do I have to take? I don't deserve this. Of course, I'm just kidding. It's all love. We are certainly family. And I certainly appreciate each and every one of you. Again, I thank you for your email, ma'am. You are loved. You are valued. You are appreciated. The same way with everyone that is listening to this now and who will listen to it in the future. This has been your 30 minutes of practical wisdom and common damn sense, because that's what I do. It's Dr. YaYa. It's me. You can ask me. Send me an email, www.askdryaya.com. Follow me on Facebook. Ask Dr. YaYa. Dr. YaYa on Twitter. Look, hit up the subscribe button on YouTube. Press that like button. Y'all, put me out there on the forefront. Other people need to see these videos. And every time you like this video on YouTube and every time you subscribe, people will get an opportunity to do that. I certainly love you guys. Again, remember, you are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. And I'll see you on the next episode. Bye now.